We're talking today with Randy Nassau, a trial lawyer. Randy graduated from the University of Florida in 1988 and then Nova Southeastern Law School in 1992, and she was admitted to practice in New York in 1992. She started working as a Fitzgerald lawyer in 1999. Randy has set a lot of records with her verdicts. She set a new high bar for children who were lead poisoned with an over $5 million verdict in 1999 in the case of Jackie P. In 2009, Randy was named one of the top 10 lawyers in the country by Lawyers Weekly USA, one of only 4 women and the only female trial lawyer. One of the other 3 women was Sonia Sotomayor, who is now an Associate Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. This was not an accolade that was bought by paying money for an ad. Sonia Sotomayor and Randy were honored based upon their body of work. Randy, which cases do you like to handle best?
I really enjoy the cases where children have been injured. Children deserve to have a normal and happy childhood. When a child is injured to the degree that it affects who they will be and how they will live, the family needs to have advocates to help them through that process and give the child the best life possible. I am honored to be part of that process.
Randy, tell us about one of the cases you tried.
Well, a case that stands out involved a wonderful family whose child was injured due to medical negligence and sustained developmental delays and cerebral palsy. At the time of trial, Stephanie was already in her early teens, and she had normal cognitive function but had no independent movement. Her testimony to the jury was unforgettable. She was able to testify about what it was like to be trapped in a body that didn't work. She testified how people would cruelly comment about her, assuming that she couldn't hear or understand just because she was confined to a wheelchair. Every person in the courtroom was able to get a glimpse into the life of a disabled person. The jury award enabled the family to move to a warmer climate to avoid the metal rods in her back from freezing up in the winter. It provided her with an assistant in school to aid her in obtaining her college diploma and obtain assistive devices, which enabled her to eventually play her favorite game of baseball. We were not able to help her by removing her disability, but we were able to support her and do our best to get her the best resources available, thus enabling her to have her best life. I will never forget that family and am very grateful that they allowed me to be a part of their life.